many even numbers greater than what 5,000 can be formed using the digit 1, 2, 4, 3, 5? So solution. Now, your percent for me even numbers, digits near 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, right? These are the things that we have. They want to create even numbers greater than 5,000. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if we say greater than 5,000, it means it will be 5,000 something, something, something. Somebody's joined 4 and 5. Now, the number be more than 5,000. A bit my 5,002, 5,004, 5,006. Right? Now, there are three cases. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers here. So we can form a 4-digit number. Right? 4-digit number or a 5-digit number, because 5,000 is a 4-digit number. But I can also form a number which is what? Because you have how many figures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can form a number in 10 digits, as in 10,000s and above, right? So when it's a 4-digit number, what is the condition? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So over here, say, Emma number even number. So even number, so I'll say anyways 2, 4, 6, right? And I'll say if no digit is used more than once, right? So we can't repeat. You understand? So we can't repeat. So now, for it to be greater than 5,000, you can start with 5, right? You see, I said, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So most of figures we now may say, okay. For example, if I'm starting with 5, it means 5 is gone. Right now, over here, I have 3 ways of creating an even number, because I have 3 digits, so I have 3 ways. And over here, I have what? 1 way. Right now, if 5 is starting, right, and for example, 2 is at the end. 2 is at the end here. How many possible values do I have to fill this place? I have 1, 4, and 6. So it gives me what? 1, 4, and 6. It gives me 3 ways of putting a certain number here. Right? The number can be 1, can be 4, and can also be 6. Now, if I use one of the numbers, if I use 1, I'll be left with what? Left with 2 digits. You understand? Hello. Ways of putting some numbers here. Right? Hello. Okay. So let's continue. So if we have 3 ways of writing a digit here, it means I can use 1, I can use 4, I can use 6. So if I use one of them, I'm left with 2 digits. So if I use 1, I'm left with 4 and 6. If I use 4, I'm left with 1 and 6 to write here. If I use 6, I'm left with 1 and 4. Do you understand? So it means I have 2 ways in this column. So you multiply all of them, multiply all of them, multiply all of them. In another situation, I can let the number end with what? 4. If 4 is ending and I start with 5, I'll be left with 1, 2, and 6 to fill this portion. And it will also be the same 3 ways. And even if I use 2, I'll be left with 1 and 6. If I use 2 out, I'll be left with 1 and 6, meaning 2 ways. Do you understand? Now, so we multiply all of this. 1 times 3 times 2 times 3. We get, friends, 6, 3, 3 is 18. So we get 18. So this one is going to be 18 ways. 18 ways. Right? Or if the number is ending with what? If the number is starting with 6, I want to say we want what? We want to create a number greater than what? 5,000 using this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 5 digits, using these 5 digits. So there could be a possibility, sir. I'll get a number, a 4 digit number, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Then I can also start with 6. Immediately I start with 6. It means the only numbers left to form even is 2 and 4. So this means I have 2 ways. And I have what? 1 way. Right? Because I want to start with 6. Then it means the digits that are 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. If for example, if I'm ending with what? 2, then I'm starting with 6. It means I have 1, 4, and 5 to fill this place. So I can fill this place with what? 1, 4, and what? 5. That gives me what? 3 ways. And if I use one of them, I'm left with, for example, if I use 4, I'll be left with what? 1 and 5. If I use 5, I'll be left with what? 1 and 4 to fill this place. If I use 1, I'll be left with 4 and 5 to fill this place. So this means what? 2 ways. And I'll multiply all of them. So 3 times 1 is 3, times 2 times 2, 4, giving you 12. So all means plus. So plus what? 12. Then there's another what? Possibility. So, or what if the number, and we have how many digits do we have here? We have 1, 2, 5, 6. We have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. This numbers we can use all the 5. So we can use all the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, we can use all the 5. But still, we want it to be an even number. So now, if I use the even numbers here, 2, 4, 6, right? Yes, the numbers over here can be any can be 1, can be 2, can be 4. Sorry, can be 4. It can be 4. It can be 5. It can be 6. But immediately I use one of them over here, I cannot use it here again, right? So for example, if I'm using 2 here, then it means 2 cannot be here. Then it means I have how many options here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? If I use 4, it means this 4 is out. So it's like you are blocking it. Then I have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. If I use 6, I still have what? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can use immediately. We are using an even number here. I only have 4 options because all these numbers can be filled here, but immediately one becomes an even number ending. I have only 4 options here. So over here, we have 3 ways. This one is 3 ways. 3 ways. This one is what? 4 ways. Right? So now if I use one even number here, and I'm left with 4 ways here, then here will be what? 3 ways. Because if I say, for example, I'm ending with 2 and I'm starting with 1. So 1 will start, 2 will end. Then I have how many digits left? 1, 2, 3. I can put 4 here, I can put 6 here, I can put 5 here. So this gives me 3 ways. And the 3 ways too, I can use 1 over here. And I'll be left with what? 2 ways. I'll be left with 6 and 5. So this gives you 2 ways. Then among these 2 ways, I can use one of them. I can use any of them. I can use 5, I can use 6. It gives me 1 way. So I'll multiply all of them. 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 times 3. When I multiply throughout, this gives me 12. This gives me 6. So this 12, 72. Then I add all of them. Right? So from the top, it's what? 18. 18 plus the 12 plus what? All means plus. Right? So in total, it's going to be what? 18 plus 12 plus 72. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. I mean, 1. 1, 2, 3 plus 7, 10. 1 and 1, 2. So that's the ideal solution.